to the show. We are at Serval Cat World and we are so excited. And this is going to be awesome.
Allowed to be in here? I think we're sneaking in. I think you're sneaking in.
Hi, I'm Adley.
Nice to meet you. I'm Candace.
Come here, Teagan.
Hi, Teagan. I'm Candace.
So he's
Nice
like,
to
all he
meet
can
you.
do
Yes,
is
I know.
look at the
You
carrots.
guys want to grab a big handful of carrots there?
Oh, look how excited they are. Now you have more friends than you know what to do
Yes.
with.
If you guys bend down with them, yeah, they'll come right up.
Look at it. Don't shove in the faces.
Oh, you want to hold on to that carrot? I can.
Oh, look at it.
You want to help him hold the carrot up? Yeah. There you go.
Hold it. That's okay. That's...
Yeah, you can just take it.
Oh, you're cute.
Yeah, usually,
Oh.
he's like, I'm just going to steal that from you. And most of the time,
Oh,
it's easy. You ask
lift
the
it up,
parent
watch
animal
him.
is there.
Do I give him a name?
You have to bend I'm gonna.
No, but
I'm
it's
gonna
not
give
even that.
him
Your mom's
Brownie.
trying. It's whatever
Brownie?
carrot you
Brown.
have in your hand, those are the carrots
Hi,
they
Brownie.
want.
Who's going to eat it right down?
I gave the brown one a name, and his name is Brown.
What do you think? Because we don't have a name for that this little bunny. What do you think we should name that little bunny?
Carrot.
Carrot?
No,
That's
cutie.
cutie. How about cutie carrot? We'll call it CC for short.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
So, I mean, the wonderful thing about doing these kind of things for the kids is they're the future. They're the ones that are going to protect this planet. So if we can get kids to fall in love with animals and want to save them, they'll care a little bit more about conservation efforts. So it all starts and ends with the kids. I mean, our goal, fall in love with the animals, care about the planet. So remember how I asked you what kind of animal you guys thought were your favorite, and you said the bunnies? I have some other animals here today that I think that you're gonna like just as much, if not more, than the bunnies.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie Madagascar?
Yes.
You know how King Julian goes around, he likes to move it, and he tells everybody what to do and nobody listens to him? The real reason for that is female lemurs are the ones in charge. And you guys are gonna have a chance to go in their enclosure and hand feed them some bananas, some grapes. Some of them will come up onto your shoulders. They might even sit on top of your head. It depends. Would you guys like to do that?
Yes.
Good.
Where's the baby one?
Oh.
I wanna see it.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
So when we go into here, guys, we want to make sure that we hold on to the fence, and we're gonna head just next door and go see our ringtail lemur troops. They're already looking. They know that we're coming. And you guys are gonna have a chance to hand feed them some grapes and some bananas today. Now, because we feed them such a wide variety of different fruit and vegetables, we have picky eaters. Are you guys picky eaters? Because I can be sometimes. So that's why sometimes if you're holding up a grape and the lemur goes, no thanks, maybe it's because they want a banana. So they're very picky on what they want.
Oh my gosh, look at those.
All right. So come on in, guys, and just put your left hand onto the fence, please. Good job.
Teagan, Left hand on the fence, please. There you go. And walk that way.
You're gonna walk right next door to the retail lemurs. They're already looking at you. Okay, so this beautiful girl here, this is Mama Bear. She's the one in charge. Her name is Gabrielle. This one here, that was my radio people. Silly. This one here, this is our young boy, and his name is Tatum. And that is his twin sister, and her name is Amari. And then over suntanning in the far back there is Guido, and he's actually 22 years old.
Oh,
So we're gonna have a chance to go into the enclosure. Now what's probably gonna happen is Guido's probably gonna go up on Dad's shoulders because guys gotta stick together. Yes, Mommy, you can have a little. They will not poop or pee on you. They might lick your fingers if you have some bananas on there, but they're very, very sweet, and they don't have claws. They have fingernails just like we do. So if they grip onto you, it's not gonna hurt at all, okay? Perfect. Alrighty. So we're going in.
excited?
So when we go in, guys, we need to go in quickly. They don't want to jump out, but they want to be the first ones on you. So after you guys, 1, 2, 3. Oh, careful! Careful, careful, careful. You don't have a rule. If you left here clean, you didn't have
Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi, little guy.
So guys, I'm going to show you how to do this. So how the little lemurs learn to come up on your shoulders is anytime the babies try to eat a grape, Mom takes it out of their mouth and hands them broccoli, sometimes a carrot, something that she doesn't like. So these guys know that if they want some yummy fruit, we give it to them. It's okay. Not their parents, so it's just positive reinforcement. So if you go up behind them like this and hold it over your shoulder, he'll come up and he'll take that treat from you. And then here comes Mama Bear. She's going to come on up. Oh, and they're just going to take those treats from you, okay? So I'm going to hop you down here. If you want to take a big handful, take a big handful. Good job. Take a big, big handful. Good job. And you're going to turn your back to them. And you're just gonna hold a little piece. Oh, that's okay. Just like that. And ready? Yep. Here, move a little closer. There you go. Good job.
There's a lemur on my shoulder.
Are they nice and soft, guys? Oh, Mama's gonna ask for some more. There you go. And the only thing that they'll do, guys, is if you're too slow, she'll push your hand up closer to her mouth. Oh. So she doesn't want a banana. She says, I want a grape. So why don't you try to give her a grape? It's okay. Come here. Oh, there you go. Good job.
Little guy.
Oh, here they come.
Do you want it?
Oh,
my.
I'm going to put a grape on your head and get Mama over here. Mama, look. Over here. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're just a moving tree with food. So they're chewing. Chewing. They want here. They got the grapes. Here we go. Oh, there we go. How many lemurs can you fit on your body? Yeah. They just like to use you like a moving tree. There we go. Now watch. Yeah, turn your back. I'm gonna see if I can get one on your head. So keep your head straight. Keep your head straight. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All the way up. There you go.
Who's on your head?
They don't like bananas.
Here, then you can put those back. You guys want to see something cool? Can I see your cell phone for a second? So I want to show you what a male does when he sees another male. So I'm going to turn it off so it's just a blank screen. Guido, who's that? Ooh. Who's that boy? Ooh. Who is that? So males, when they see another male, he has scent glands that are just right here. So he'll have a stink fight. Who's that boy? Oh, who's that lemur? Who's that? Oh, who's that lemur? Who's that? Oh! He might even hop up on yours and try to look at your camera.
Anyone want free banana on my head?
So the next animal that you guys are going to see, you're going to be able to cuddle her and love her the whole entire time. She is like this big. And she is considered the smallest dog species in the world. So I want you guys to think of what dog species are. And I'm going to go and get, her name is Luna. And she looks like she's a baby. She's that small. Okay, so I want you guys to give some guesses on what kind of dog species you think she is, but I'll give you a hint. She's from Africa.
I know.
What is it?
The tiger.
Tigers don't live in Africa. Lions do. But she has really, really, really big ears.
I know the dog. They look like a little bit of hyenas, kind of.
Kind of. So
I know them, but I just
we
forgot.
will see. I'll give you a hint. She doesn't smell like some other animals in the park that smell like skunk. That might give you
fox.
She is a type of fox.
White fox.
She is an African fox. And she is going to be known as a Fennec Fox.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen a picture of Fennec Foxes before?
No.
No? I'm going to go and get her, guys. I will be right back.
I'm guessing she's gonna lick my hands. I have banana hands.
You are going to hug a fox.
Yep.
Teagan, you're going
I'm
to
gonna
hug
hug
a fox.
Hi.
And you guys are going to have a chance to cuddle her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her in your arms like this. And you're going to be able to cuddle and pet her and love her.
Hi.
This is Miss Luna. And she looks like a baby fox, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
But she is full grown. She is 10 years old,
Oh
believe
my
it or not.
god.
Now, one thing that's cool with her about an African fox, if you notice that she has really, really big ears. So she's kind of like an elephant because she uses her ears to help regulate her temperature. Now, as a desert fox, do you guys think water is easy to find in the desert?
No.
It's not. So she has a special liver and kidney that she doesn't need to drink water to survive. She can go weeks without drinking water because she gets any moisture from the food that she eats.
You wanna hold her?
You ready for snuggles?
Oh.
There you go. This is Miss Luna. And you can pet her. She loves to be pet. She loves affection.
She is very
She is very cute, isn't she? And if you look at her feet, guys, you'll notice unlike a dog, she doesn't have pads on her feet. She has fur on the bottom of her feet. Now, why do you think that is? Why do you think she has fur on the bottom of her feet?
Because
I'll give you a hint. In the daytime, in the desert, do you think the sand gets really, really hot?
oh yeah. So
It-
she
So she uses that fur to protect her feet in case she walks on the hot sand.
is so foxy.
She's so foxy.
Well, you know what's funny, guys? So in Latin, the name Fennec means fox. So she's actually called a fox.
Oh. Her fox.
I figured after we're done seeing Luna, we're gonna see another cat, or a cat species, and her name is Murphy. And she is known as an African Serval. And you guys are gonna have the chance to love and cuddle her just as much. There we go.
Look at that.
So this is Miss Murphy, and she is our 19-year-old African Serval. And go give her some loving. Pet her. Yes, but you can pet her. So right here, if you, she likes the chin scratch. So see how she's rubbing? You can rub her chin. Give her some rubs. You can give her a hug if you like. Yes. There you go. Now, one thing I find with
You
cats,
are
guys,
so cute.
is a lot of people don't appreciate the small cats like they do for the big cats because African Servals have one of the highest success rates in getting food. And the reason for that, she can jump up to 16 feet straight up in the air.
What does that mean? How far?
So
is
she
that?
can jump like like a basketball net, as high as a basketball net. And from a sitting position, up to 10 feet to grab her food. So if she's jumping straight up in the air, what do you guys think she's eating? You got it. Now, if you notice on her back, guys, you'll notice that she has a beautiful spot and stripe patternation. And do you guys know why? Does she have white spots behind her ears? So, because she's solitary by nature, would you think far away that those white spots? She does. Would you think that those white spots look like eyes?
Oh yeah.
They do. So that means that other servals wouldn't sneak up behind her. They would go to the front of her, which she'd actually be able to see them. Mwah! You can give her hugs and kisses. She loves affection.
Does she like grass?
Not so much, no. She likes mice, and she likes chicken, so she is a carnivore. What does a carnivore mean?
It means it eats meat.
That is right, so she eats meat.
Hi, baby.
Here, Teagan, come right beside me over here to the front of her. And if you put your head down in front of her,
She'll
if your hair's stinky, she might just clean it. So come up close. Put your head up to her like this.
Put your head up.
Put your head up to her like this. Yeah, come up close. Murph, what do you think? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now, Teagan, I have to ask you, is that a rough tongue or what? Does it feel rough? Kind of. It's a little rough. So that must mean that you, your turn. Yeah, sometimes long hair gets stuck in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
So that's why usually like when
Well, it's also I got it in a ponytail, so it's gonna be like.
Yep.
You should probably take it out.
Oh, now she's gonna rub all over your head. She's gonna use your head as a scratching post, and she's just gonna rub. Oh my goodness, Miss Murphy.
I'm starting to think that I want to work here.
Well, one thing, if you work here, you gotta pick up poop. It happens.
Well, I want to own a horse too, so neither one. I have to pick up poop.
I can tell you that working with animals is a very rewarding experience, and it's a job that I can never see myself not doing. I absolutely love animals. I love seeing you guys react to her and how much you guys are loving her. So I have to ask you guys saw bunnies, you guys saw lemurs, you guys saw a Fennec Fox, you saw a serval. Who was your favorite animal you got to see today?
All of them.
All of them? That's a good answer.
All of them.
That's a fantastic, because I can't even still pick a favorite, because they're all wonderful. They all have their things that they're wonderful for. Okay, she wants to go back. Yep, so back we go. It was wonderful to meet you. I'm glad that you guys had a good time.
Nice being here and seeing all the different animals and petting and being loved.
Well, you guys, I think Murphy really loved you too. I think she didn't get enough snuggles from you. Do you remember who Murphy is, the cat? She didn't like you guys. Well, I'm glad that you guys had fun, because it's important that you guys had fun, because I know the animals had fun, so I'm glad that everyone had a good time. And you guys are more than welcome to come back and visit us again, because guess what? We don't close. We're open all year round. You can come and visit us anytime. And then maybe you might come to our zoo camp one year. And you can be a junior zookeeper and stay with us for an entire week. Would you like to do that?